Hi friends, Miss Santine here, going over Module 8 on time, shapes, and fractions as equal parts of shapes. This week, we're going to focus on fractions as equal parts of shapes. The goal for this week is for you to be able to do this. So I would like you to repeat after me. I can interpret equal shares in composite shapes as halves, thirds, and fourths. Great, now let's get started. Here we have a square. If I cut my square in half, I will have two equal pieces, two halves. This is half, and this is also half. Both halves are the same size. They are equal in size. I can cut square in half this way too, and this way. Can I cut my square in half by drawing a line here? No. My square is in two pieces, but they are not the same size. One is much smaller than the other. These shapes have been cut into two parts. Each side is the same size. They have been cut into halves. These are all half because there are two equal parts. These shapes have not been cut into halves. Each part is not the same size. There are two pieces, but they are not the same. Is this cut in half? Is this shape cut in half? Is this cut in half? Is this shape cut in half? How about now? Yes. Let's try something different. This time we'll use a trapezoid. Can you cover the trapezoid with three smaller polygons? What shape can you use? Triangles. How many equal shares compose a whole trapezoid? We call three equal shares or parts thirds. Is it thirds? No. Why not? Can we cover a hexagon with three smaller polygons? What shape did you use? Or what shape can we use? Yes, a rhombus would be a good idea. So three rhombus can cover up the whole hexagon. How many equal shares compose a whole hexagon? Three. What do we call three equal shares? Here is another square. If I cut my squares into four equal pieces, I would have fourths or quarters. A quarter is one of four equal parts. Is this square cut into fourths? No, these are not fourths because they are not all equal in size. The square has been cut into four pieces, but to be fourths, they all need to be the same size. These shapes have all been cut into four parts. All four parts have been cut into shapes that are the same size. They have been cut into fourths. I'm going to divide each shape into four parts. You say if they are fourths. The four parts of this shape are not the same size. They are not fourths. This rhombus has been cut into fourths because all parts are the same size. This hexagon is not cut into fourths. The pieces of these shapes are not the same size. This circle has been divided into fourths. And the square is also divided into fourths because there are 4 equal parts. Now it's your turn to practice. Circle the shapes that show halves. You can grab a piece of paper and a pencil and draw the ones that you see are halves. Examine this trapezoid. How many equal shares does the trapezoid have? How many thirds are in the trapezoid? Circle the shapes that show thirds. Examine the parallelogram. How many equal shares does the shape have? How many fourths are in the shape? Circle the shapes that show fourths. Great job! Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this week's lesson. If you have any questions, you can reach out to your teacher via Class Dojo. See you soon!